Welcome to SND, I'm JR, and today I'm very excited. This is the last stop in our Vancouver tour. We've done 4 shows previous to this, and Alisa was great, but I'm also really excited about this because I'm kind of a big fan. So here we are in Coquitlam at the Great Canadian Casino at Gordon Ramsay Burger. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for the last, 20 years, you obviously know who Gordon Ramsay is. He's like a Michelin star chef. His restaurants have won Michelin stars. He's basically a famous personality. He's on reality TV shows. For example, MasterChef, The F Word, Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares, just to name a few. I've watched those. And yeah, he could be a bit abrasive, but he obviously knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. The Michelin stars would prove that. And me being a burger connoisseur, is this kind of like a clash of the titans? You know, Gordon Ramsay, the great chef, and me, the great burger eater. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm excited about this. I don't know what burger I'm going to get. I know his burgers, he likes the big juicy patties. I'm a smash patty guy, but you put a big juicy patty together, that's great, and then I'm willing to eat it and judge it fairly. He doesn't just do a basic cheeseburger though, so I'm going to get something that's quite similar to that, and then I'll let you know what I think of it. But I'm kind of really excited about this. I wonder if he's back there. Maybe he's probably not. He's not hanging out in Vancouver, or Coquitlam or whatever. Isn't it all the same? I don't know. I'm from the islands. I'm just a small town boy living in a small town world, taking the midnight train or the sky train. I don't know. Anyways, enough of this. It's getting silly. Let's go in and try Gordon Ramsay burger. We'll try a few things. Of course, you're going to see them, and then we'll talk about them and come out later. So come on in. Let's go. So the first burger you are looking at is the Backyard Burger. I added bacon, and this burger is coming in at $22.75, but more about the description later. And the second burger here is the Hell's Kitchen Burger, and it's coming in at $26.50. Now, all the burgers are served on a toasted sesame seed brioche bun with fries, sweet potato fries, truffle parmesan fries, onion rings, a side salad, a Caesar salad, or you can have a plant-based patty. Now the Backyard Burger, after I finished trying my fries, which were excellent, the Backyard Burger comes with American cheese, Bibb lettuce, tomato, red onion, bread and butter pickles, and what they call fancy sauce. Again, I added bacon for a little bit extra, and the burger looks great, but you'll find out what I think about it following this. And coming up next is the Hell's Kitchen Burger. I got onion rings with this one because I wanted to try the onion rings. They were very different. They were really thick, and the batter on them was like the kind of batter you would get with fish and chips, kind of chewy and crispy at the same time. Really interesting and really quite good. Now the Hell's Kitchen Burger itself comes with mozzarella, roasted jalapenos, avocado, and roasted tomatoes, followed up on a jalapeno aioli. It was a really good burger as well. A little bit fancier than the Backyard Burger, but again, stay tuned for my reactions on both of these burgers. All right, we've just come out of Gordon Ramsay Burger, and you've seen what we had. So I decided, why just have one burger? Why not have two? And I started with what you saw was the Backyard Burger. It was the most basic burger that they had. I added bacon, so it really was a bacon cheeseburger. And I also just got the regular plain fries just so I could sort of assess everything at once. Then I also got the Hell's Kitchen Burger, and that had a little bit more ingredients, a little more involved, and then also the side of onion rings. So first, let's talk about those onion rings. I have never had onion rings like that ever before. Onion rings always, they try to make them crunchy or they're soggy or I don't know. Those onion rings, like they were big, and what we figured out is the batter on them was like the same batter you do with fish and chips. So it was so interesting. It was so different. I really enjoyed them. Like, if you really like the fish and chip batter, like it wasn't overly spiced. It didn't have a ton of flavor, but it was the texture that was really quite interesting. And then the dip was, I had this, it was, what was that? Like a ranch kind of dip? I don't know what it was. And then like a homemade hot sauce. So you kind of dip in the ranch or whatever, dill or whatever it was, I don't remember. And then you kind of touch the hot sauce. Oh man, it was so good. And the burger itself, again, the Hell's Kitchen burger was good. Avocado, the pickled jalapenos, the cheese, the sauce and everything. It was a really delicious burger, but this is what we're not here to talk about. We're here to talk about the basic burger. We're here to break it down. You know, did Gordon get it right? I mean, is he worth the Michelin stars? I don't know. Or maybe I do know. And that's what we're gonna get down to. So the backyard burger itself, when it first came, I was like, this looks like a good burger. It's gonna be a really good burger. But my highest rated burgers have always been sort of special burgers, like the Q burger, the Boom burger. You know, it's like they pull out all the stops. They basically do everything they can. You know, they put in the cheese skirt, they do the special sweet sauces, they have the special buns. Bin 4, you know, is another high-rated burger, and they just go all out and they dress it up crazy. This was just a basic burger, but I was absolutely blown away by how basic this burger was, but how good it was. I mean, it wasn't a fancy burger. It was a basic patty with your American cheese, your basic accoutrements that go on top, your lettuce, tomato, your bacon, your sauce, your bun, but I don't know, man, like you can tell that it was obviously designed by someone who knows what they're doing, because just in a basic burger, taking the bite of that burger and the way the meat and the sauce and the cheese and everything came together, it was just elevated to a level that you wouldn't expect. It was delicious. As far as like a basic bacon and cheeseburger goes, it's the best burger I've ever had. I would heads and tails come here just to have that basic burger. I'm sure there's fancier burgers on the menu and but how someone can make a basic burger taste that good it's just blowing my mind. My mind is blown. This has been, yeah, I was at Elisa, yeah, I had a 20-ounce bone-in ribeye, yeah, I had the 40-day dry age, but this is the highlight for me. I don't know, it really is, because I think I wasn't expecting the burger to be this good. And yeah, so I'm surprised. I'm speechless. I'm not really speechless because you can't shut me up. But yeah, the fries were good. I mean, you know, they're just fries, but they do have more special fries on the menu that you can add, like garlic parmesan and things like that. But I didn't do any dessert. I have had a lot of food over the last little bit. I'm in a bit of a calorie surplus. So I'm going to fast tomorrow because I'm on my way home tonight, back to Victoria. I would say this is a successful SND tour. I hope everyone's enjoyed it. Maybe we can do it again or in another city, I don't know. But especially walking around downtown, there's a million little restaurants that you could check out. So I didn't even scratch the scratch. Maybe I'd be more successful in Vancouver. Maybe I should relocate. I don't know.
Question. What score did you give the burger?
What score?
Yeah, what score did you give it?
Well, here's the thing. The Q Burger in Qualicum, it is like a super fancy burger with they pulled out all the stops. It's a 9.4 burger. This is just a basic burger. This gets 9.4. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that a basic burger can get this kind of score, but it does. I just can't even talk about it. I'm too excited. I'm too blown away. So anyways, this is the end of SND's Vancouver tour. We'll see you next week. I don't even know. You might not even, just don't even watch anymore, because this is the pinnacle. We've reached it. But I'll be back because anyways, we'll see you next week.